Good afternoon. I'm Victoria Kramer with your Panhandle Roundup edition for Thursday, April 4th, 2024. Police officers in Gering continue to search for a suspect involved in attacking a man with a hammer. According to a release from the Gering Police Department, the assault happened Wednesday on the 1800 block of 20th Street. Police say a man entered the victim's home and began hitting him with a hammer before driving away. Police say the victim was taken by ambulance to Regional West Medical Center. Law enforcement are searching for a dark gray four-door compact sedan. Additional details along with law enforcement contact information can be found on our website. And Morrill Public Schools is on the hunt for a new top administrator. The Morrill Public Schools Board of Education has called for a special meeting this coming Monday to consider and possibly approve the resignation of Barry Schaefer as of June 30th, which is the final day of the superintendent's current contract. Last month, the board voted to change the term for the superintendent's contract to 1 year and later deadlocked on a 3-3 vote when considering a new 1-year contract for Schaefer. This coming Monday, the Morrill School Board will consider appointing an interim superintendent and the possibility of hiring a firm to conduct a candidate search. And the Gering Friends of the Library annual book sale begins today and continues until the 13th during the Gering Library's regular business hours. Due to the large amount of books available for purchase, books will be added throughout the annual book sale, so the Gering Library is encouraging patrons to make frequent stops. Funds generated from the sale will be used to support library programs, specifically summer reading programs. And Nebraska's top attorney is throwing his weight behind a bill looking to define the use of bathrooms in sports teams based on a student's sex at birth. This reporting comes from the Nebraska Examiner in a 32-page opinion. Attorney General Mike Hilger says the bill introduced by Senator Kathleen Kopp is constitutional and does not violate federal laws. In short, that bill would bar biological males from participating in sports with biological females, as it's worded, and the same goes for bathrooms. And the Nebraska Department of Transportation is requesting your witty safety messages for their electronic message boards along Nebraska's interstate. Friday safety messages will be displayed every Friday, and NDOT says the more creative, the better. Sometimes these short safety snippets have ties to holidays or special events, sports, or pop culture. Submissions for safety-oriented messages will be accepted from April 1st to April 30th. Messages should consist of 3 lines with a maximum of 18 characters per line, including spaces. To submit a witty safety message, please visit our website. And turning to Panhandle weather, meteorologist Justin Kraft is standing by with a check of the weather.
Thanks, Victoria. In the Panhandle, just clear skies, and it looks like it's going to be clear skies for the rest of today. Temperatures right now in those 60s, 62 in Scottsbluff, 64 in Alliance, 62 in Hyannis, 68 in Chadron, and 62 in Gordon. And with those temperatures sticking around in the 60s today here in the Panhandle, winds are blowing in at about 10 miles per hour up in the Panhandle. And with all that for today up in the Panhandle, it looks like we're going to keep those clear skies, and then later tonight into tomorrow morning is when we're going to start to see some cloud cover. And with that cloud cover passing throughout the day, with those sunny skies in the Panhandle, temperatures will drop down into those 60s. And then it looks like for Saturday early in the morning going to be clear skies, and then we'll start to see that rain and even snow that will move through in the Panhandle. So that's it from weather, and here's John with sports.
Thanks, guys. And the Scottsbluff, Gering, and Alliance girls tennis teams, they were out in Kearney on Wednesday. And the Bearcats had a strong day, finishing 7th in the final team standings. While Gering, they finished 9th, and Alliance finishing 10th in the 12-team field. Great job by all 3 teams. Now, the top local finishers were all in the singles. Abby Roberts taking 3rd in #1 singles for the Bearcats. Aspen Andreas taking 5th in #2 singles for the Cats, while Gering's Aria Schneider and Jaylee Cervantes taking 8th in their singles division. Alliance's Alavia Osborne taking home 9th in #2 singles. Great job by all the student athletes participating in Kearney for girls tennis. Chadron State, they have a new interim athletic director. Dr. China Jude has been named to the position. Jude will begin on April 8th and brings a lot of experience, including working in the Wyoming Cowboys athletic department and the Denver Broncos. Folks, the Nebraska softball team, they're on a roll right now. Huskers picking up their 6th straight win following a 4-0 victory over Kansas. Emerson Cope and Kalen Kinney strong on the mound, pitching shutout baseball. Offensively, Samantha Bland went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, while Billy Andrews belted her 13th home run of the season. The win also the 1600th in the program's history. The 22-13 Huskers will now return back to Big Ten play when they host Penn State for a 3-game series on Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday. That's all for sports from the Sports Desk. Back to news. See ya.
Thank you, John. And Chadron State College's Spring Days activities are scheduled to begin this week and include several items for both campus and community members to attend. Events began this morning and continue into next week. A full rundown of events and activities can be found on Chadron State College's website. And that's all we have for now. Remember to join us weekdays for the Panhandle Roundup, covering the stories in the Panhandle that matter to you. Have a great day.